right, man. So we got the homie Coach Red. Hey, it was the double trouble today. Y'all got the double D today. Double dose of dynamite. You got Keyshawn whooping ass, and then you got Bud with the NyQuil treatment of Avanesian. Just talk about it, man.
It was both of them. I mean, it's good to have the future and the present going at the same time. I mean, it was a little difficult to get everything together. I got caught up. This is my guy though. This town business. This my guy. I gotta do it for him. Y'all take care. Safe travel. But the outlook for our team is good. And we got a solid foundation. We got solid coaches, and we just proved that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the knowledge in our camp is A1. And we got the athletes to match it. You know what I mean? So tonight was a good night. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to Bud. He did his thing. You know what I mean? He got a spectacular knockout in front of 15,000. He hadn't been there in 4 years. You know, I missed out, but it made it better. It made it okay because I'm out here with the future, Keyshawn Davis, and how spectacular performance that he put on. He didn't get the stoppage, but I think if it was a 10-rounder, we would have got that stoppage. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think
he looked great? He looked sharp, man. He showed a lot of his tools that we see in the gym. And tonight he put it all together, and he's just gonna grow from this. It's gonna get better and better. I mean, I'm happy for him, shining at Madison Square Garden. Man, he the next one up, man. And the future is so bright for this kid, man. I'm just excited, bro.
You got the right name, which is coach, because from what I see with your fighters, currently you got the #1 pound fighter, and then to me, Keyshawn is gonna be scratching the surface. I think he's gonna hit it. I think he's gonna be eventual pound for pound #1 best fighter in the planet, because I just cannot believe how advanced he is at just 7 fights.
Man, he's talented, man. Like, I gotta give a shout out to his previous coaches, man. Like, they did great with him. You know, and it's us to transition him to the pro game to take him up that skill, take him up that level. So, you know, I gotta give a shout out to who brought him up. You know what I mean? So he's a finished product. Like, it's little things that he gotta work on, little things he gotta get better with. But at 6-0, 7-0, right? Like, at 7-0, this kid is 7-0. He just beat a 30-something fight veteran that fought everybody. He ain't never been stopped. He always came to fight. I think we all know. I got to look at the tapes. We might have looked the best against him. You know what I mean, man? I'm happy for Keyshawn, man. Like, I'm happy for him. Happy for DB3. Happy for us. You know what I mean? We all a family. And it just was a good night. And these are nights that you work hard for. You know, these kids, these guys work hard in the gym. And, you know, it's grueling. The training camps are grueling. You know what I mean? So for to have this result, you know, 2 different places, same night, by a couple hours apart, it just makes it all worth it. It just makes it all worth it, man.
Well, I know you tired, Coach. One last question. Do you think after what Terrence Crawford did a few hours ago, do you think he bettered, or it may even be even harder to get Spence in the ring now?
No, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, people run with so many narratives. I have never said anything about Spence himself. I believe that Spence wants to fight. I believe that EJ wants to fight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that he's no punk or no duck. You know, it's always extremes on both sides, and that's irritating because it's somewhere in the middle. You know, you have extreme fans on both sides. You have YouTubers on both sides, and shit is extreme, especially when you know what's going on. And it's somewhere in the middle, and I don't think that Errol is shying away from the fight. You know what I mean? I just hope that we can get it done in the first quarter. You know what I mean? Because I know Errol's a big 47, so we got to get him. We got to get him before he moves up. You know what I mean? So hopefully, and in my heart, you know what I mean? In my heart, I feel like it's going to get made. My heart, you know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be made. You know what I mean? And I think that people try to downplay this fight, and I think that it might have boosted the negotiations to be a little more, to get a little more fair, to get a little, I don't know the right word to say, but it's like, I think him taking this fight and knocking some of that rust off, I think that, it'll help rather than hurt. I'm just speaking from the heart. I'm very cynical toward the game of boxing. It is.
I know.
It is crazy, but I think in my heart that it's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen. I hope it happens. Just like the fans want to see it, I want to see it. I want to be here working my brother's corner for that fight to be a part of history. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that nobody can take away from our team or their team. It's going to be a historical big fight for boxing, and I want to be a part of it. I know the fans want to see it, and they upset, and they doing all that. I mean, I get it. At the same time, boxing is a business. It's very political, and hopefully we can cut through all that red tape and we can get it done.
Do you think a fight with Errol Spence is like the cream of the Crawford Buzz career? Do you think that defines Bud? And if it doesn't happen, do you think that'll be like just something that'll be missing, that signature
in my
victory?
opinion, Bud is a first ballot Hall of Famer. However, to beat Spence will make him bone up, it would do a lot more for him. I mean, it will do a lot more for us as a team, as a whole, as a legacy. People look back 20 years from now. This is a historical moment. People still talk about Leonard and Hearns. You know what I mean? That was in the 80s. I can't give you the exact year, but people still talk about that 20, 30 years later. It's one of the best fights of all time. Two of the best, I'm sure they both, I don't know, Cigarette Leonard is top 10, and Hearns got to be somewhere in the top 50s, 30 to 50 maybe, I don't know. But, yeah. People still talk about it. They legends, Hearns lost him, but he's revered. He's revered for being that, being a part of that event and putting on. How many times they fought? 3 times?
They fought twice.
Yeah, 2 great fights. And that's what I hope. I hope we can get a trilogy or 2 fights or something like that. I hope that we can build off of it and make it how it's supposed to be.
Man, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it, man.
Sounds good. Love. Have a good night, fam.
All right.